Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
And Chromaeshi, Lazary, Koso, Afro Nation, cancel event. Ghana for Binumania just say, hey, Nigeria for Adia, dear Mama, but Jeffrey and some Otria, Monso, Atia, Hamsui. Ye na ya bro pepepe, ye na ya bro pepepe. Appetition Guinnessio, ye na ya ebi mo ani age. Ebi mo nso ani nje. E die nti na beba say Afro Nation be cancel event no ewo Nigeria. Abra na Ghana for aye ready a ye per December in GH. Enim say Afro Nation so contribute to event a day people in the diaspora eba Ghana ha omoba ombe spend this ika ombe the hotels. Full Uber, tour gas, being your mode, any other umber you know. So money will come in there, and Amazon, Nigeria for so. And to me, we will look into that. Yes, Shatawale, so I cancel the show in Wolverhampton. And Yahoo press statement, 10 from the SM camp. I'm out for someone to say why certain obisa paragraph 4 no there on TSS paragraph 4 no there and also you be na ya issues na eba but can we say show ya o shey be a champion gallery and a boy show you edom eba no paintings which na no me rare fie bi mu na me share paintings bi ana e bodan na me busa ni pa say I see it say I not told the boy I say me must say but now me who or na me appreciate the artwork and that is what painting is about. Now could be a champion sani ma we nyina be the ewo ho e ba no sculpture work near the concrete anwene ye de dua anwene ni nyina bi obenya bi t-shirts are the African print no and na no ni nyina obenya bi be a champion share butter drums training aye boy the traditional drums from Africa, Ghana, and beyond. Obenya biwo beats. Ahwini a yede tutu yensa, yede tu ye money and nine nyina obenya we. Any ne onke ka obi bre. Now person we be a champion na chi kwan Wet Hills Mall ewa Accra obenya no we on Cape Coast Castle Elmina also or shop kese o no ma ebra o call to no akoto African beats nene enema keka nyina. And Atlantic Mall ewa Atomic Junction Accra Hanom so be a champion. Friend 0243 058956 0243 058956 and now say 0207 706 3422 0207 063422. Now, friend, now, we say advert way, what you a class showbiz. I no CTV and na old friend now also about told you. Be a champo or best sort of come. Now, to the trending stories in our industry space. Afro Nation cancelled in Nigeria. Omo press statement aba. You be project ni already kakra na ya busa ya pound for say into a larger extent, would it have even effect on Ghanaian creative industry na anti-Myanmar hanom na Nigerians so anti-Myanmar so no the possible reasons why Afro Nation will cancel Afro event that was set for Nigeria in December. And to say more press and more to screen so na yen kan kakra na amanfo so etimi ehunu nia ekoso mo betimi abodi ni kakra yes I have to read it on my phone. Yeah. Okay. Let me body ni kakra then I can. Okay. All right. So Afro Nation Nigeria cancellation statement. All right. Unfortunately, the Afro Nation Nigeria Festival in Lagos will now not be taking place. As event organizers, we hold ourselves to extremely high standards, and it has become clear to us that it is currently not possible to deliver a show that is of the quality that Nigeria deserves in December 2023. We are honored to play our part in the Afrobeats community, providing a platform for artists to connect with fans and to create events that have such a positive impact on the culture globally, as well as launching the Afrobeat chart in the US and the UK. We have put on incredible shows in Portugal, Ghana, Puerto Rico, Miami, and Detroit but Nigeria holds a special place in our hearts. So we are heartbroken not to be able to celebrate with you this year. Please know we are 100% committed to creating an Afro Nation show in Lagos that we all can be proud of. We know that you are as disappointed as we are, and to all those who have purchased tickets, we love you and thank you for supporting us on this journey. We will refund all tickets, including booking fees. Ticket buyers do not need to do anything, but will receive an email with information outlining the refund process. We will see you again soon, Afro Nation, with a green love emoji. All right. Ora, you have been into events, and you agree to the fact that Afro Nation coming to Ghana at a time and I launch a year of return, and it's and Kekahuni was a good move. That partnership was a good move, knowing that the brand has the probability of bringing in the people from the diaspora. All of a sudden, you say, it won't happen this year in Ghana, but it's moving to Nigeria. Nigeria, so almost the press about say, Emma, so what could be the possible reasons? Just opposing the press almost the Abba.
That's it. Unfortunately, I'm far enough details.
Details, exactly.
So everything we will be talking about will be speculative.
Exactly.
We will just be speculating on what we think could be the
reason.
Because in how big Nigeria is in terms of Afrobeats.
Sure.
Nigeria has been like a torchbearer for the Afrobeat genre.
Yeah.
Which is making waves in the North America and then Europe. And it would have been great to have. Despite me being Ghanaian, and I would love that every year you being Afro Nation was, but trust me, it would have been much bigger in Nigeria if they had the right and conducive atmosphere to have such an event. I'm sure the event organizers sat down and analyzed everything logistically. How are they going to have enough logistics to run the show? Also, venue will count. How to get a venue that is big enough. Unlike Ghana, a huge place are yeah. Me just say Nigeria. So either if they weren't able to get such a venue, another possibility could be the terms and conditions are
okay.
There maybe their creative art industry or if they have a ministry. You know, Ghana, you know, these kind of things don't just happen like private people organizing something. It is mostly government, you know, negotiated. Ghana DSA, it was as part of the president going to the US to actually launch the year of return, marking 400 years of slavery when the slave trade actually started. So he went there to launch it and did everything. It was moves.
Okay.
It was moves that were actually made to have these things happen. Okay. I'm sure negotiations they didn't really go well. Probably the Nigerian government wanted more out of what the people were offering. That okay, maybe we are. I'm being speculative.
Okay.
All what I'm saying, I want to put on record that these are all assumptions.
Sure.
Now, if they didn't want us to assume, they would have given us much more information so that we will talk. But until then, all we can do will be speculation. But to be fair to them, I would like to let our viewers know that all what I'm saying are speculative. So it could be things that will make the event not go on. It could be the government was negotiating so hard that they said, okay, look, you know, then let us go back and then regroup and then probably come back again. But I'm happy in their letter, almost 80 years, they would love to come back. Okay. If your more preparations, you share from now to December, on Afro Nation, no? Which was supposed to take place this December, right? If you are not more preparations, no, and enough. Osha Ghana, then I am Wahani preparation. Cabaret, I'm not on ticket a view. Somewhere February, now I'm not on ticket scratch. I said, sold out. I had a cousin come from Australia who went for like 3 or 4 days. Auto ticket ni now Australia. No, over Ghana, no. And then the wife, from top ticket.
General admission was sold out.
Oh, Nigeria.
Yes.
Wow.
They announced the general admission tickets.
Sold out. And the Omorifa no more Jumaye. And yes, I'm good. And I'm also happy that they stated say they will refund the money.
Sure.
And yes, some more Juma or more. I don't know how they are going to. It's mostly people buy online. That's why these kind of tickets they buy them online. And when you are buying the ticket online, you will definitely have to provide your email address. So I'm sure through the email address, and you buy with your card. So they will refund the money back to the card that bought it. And it's a audio big card that toy. Can who say Bako Nipan? Say Nipan so. Say. So it's sad. It's sad. I'm saying Ghana for be more there. Say ya JF hono alcohol so but for me as an African, I would have loved that it will stay within our sub-region here. Our Nigeria is any Ghana. Exactly. Don't mind you, Nigeria. I'm sure a number of Ghanaian artists who would have got.
Black Sheriff has been announced.
Exactly. So we also
because Ghanaians also enjoy. Nigerians enjoy Ghanaian music as well. So you can say okay. But let's hope say in the near future, it will happen for Nigeria.
Okay.
But Afrobeats, Afro Nation in Nigeria, I'm sure would have been much bigger than it happened in Ghana. Is this in Nigeria where it was scheduled to take place, or this is what happened in Ghana?
I think this in Ghana.
This is Ghana.
This is Ghana. So yeah. So I think it's sad. Okay. It's sad that such a huge concert that Nigeria was also supposed to have their own share. Lagos is a huge city. Lagos is a city whose population is bigger than Ghana. It's not easy at all, you know, and they would have made a lot of money.
Will you say now you say you share when for now omudi enim in negotiating on now almost top skills timi a broker deal now successfully, you know. Successfully, you know. You to me running what Ghana had Nigeria for the first time. No man to me I intend to agreement.
Could you open socialness answer? You are not far from the truth.
Okay.
Because you see, sometimes when you are entering into a negotiation, you have to even state the end of the negotiation from the beginning.
Okay.
You get it? Sometimes maybe toward there, me can say me only be. Me talk okay. You be negotiating. By the end of the whole thing, no say meto.
Okay.
Car no me de be coffee.
Okay.
The what dreams are say car no matter what you better. Now let us start the ball rolling.
Okay.
It could also be how the negotiations are when. And you know how Nigerians negotiate. They are hard negotiators. They always but you see the thing about negotiation is the thing about negotiation and when you say it goes back through it goes in the fly across we don't go but we say Ghanaians are more diplomatic and you know I'm not saying this what happened but I'm sure it could also be what a factor will even government would like to even assist government would like to assist when Ukraine new even a bus important yama through our harbors now they cry government can even allow you to, you know, obey you in Yamano without stress. So and the system that tells you how much Ghana is more of a better enabling environment for business to thrive than probably other neighboring countries. Look, to quite Ghana that obviously say be a Ghana but they cross Ghana border na rural to go and answer every coast. I want to say
UK.
Now even UK just a UK environment for business conducive
okay.
It's not everywhere now who could do now watch our pampa now look at the number of Nigerians who are in Ghana selling spare parts.
That's true.
Even running
phone case business.
Ghana is a more welcoming country. We are more welcoming to the international community. We open our arms for business to come in because you see when business is coming in we don't only think about Sikana maybe government is making government as an entity making but we also have to think holistically say Uber drivers a home taxi drivers a home restaurants a home first bloggers the entire value chain ecosystem will factor into the negotiation. So I can tell you that those who negotiated the Ghana's deal did a better job
than thank you Stephen Forsen for that submission. Adam, now Afro Nation has been cancelled and some Ghanaians are happy, some are also not happy. What will be the possible reasons and I say Ebema BBC yes?
I think say BP ewa hanu o share omo releaser omo de aba when you read the tone o share tone na you could feel pain you could feel pain in the release
you could feel frustration
frustration like Adebia say they wanted to do it at all costs but Adebia some doing at all costs because they wanted to make a statement. We share the story of Afro Nation. They are Nigerians. Somewhere in 2013, they decided to, Afrobeats is coming up. People are talking gradually. But we don't have the platform as African artists. Yeah, but big international shows are in Kano. So how do we create that platform where African artists can play in Europe, big events, play in America? And they set up Afro Nation as the driver for that. So there's Afro Nation US, there's the one on Europe, then Africa, to be able to drive that Afrobeat. Until on my year at other places. And for some reasons, Ghana didn't ain't members. So they decided to go home. Okay, release now. Unze omuka ho baby say coming home no it was like omuchafufu atonkwem. So it was going to be like the seal on the rationale behind because it is going like home.
It's coming home.
Into your madio make create na mo afidi dey buy a fee.
Was homecoming.
Into it was going to be a very huge homecoming. Now come so omu ehu say ye ko bo ba wa bonten ye timi aba fie. And afo fie ankoto ata. Na we dware abam. So clearly it is why you feel that pain in that. And it would have been better saying come here reason explicit. And at times so in PR no the more you explain yourself, you may leave loopholes for people to hit you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said, one year careful, I can you maybe and I realized that they were very like economy with their way
for future engagement.
One year careful, now can send me
exactly.
What I say, and we'll share the first part of the statement. I'm saying, we do high quality shows. And we wanted to give that high quality show. But considering the circumstance, it will not be possible. In the only idea, like, as a man, why saying?
Yeah.
Meaning there is no, like, the enabling environment is not good.
Yes.
And that will not help them give up that quality. It means they will have problems. But on person
one low key feel I be say cost from the suppliers were so high. Say it was so
you see, and they try to play safe. For me, it's unfortunate for them because I mean clearly the anticipation was high if you've been following them, and there was a ripple effect because our artists would have been going to perform there to reach out to their crowd and their people. As some discussion about
what
I say, intimate ambassador.
Is it the case say Nigeria is not seeing the bigger picture because you share other venues but we see a lot of Nigerian artists the project, even the Ghanaian events, we saw a lot of Nigerian artists on bill. Now you did couldn't they see beyond the fact say this event, a project our artists are able to me create that enabling environment. They are more at home.
That's actually where I think, a very unfortunate, especially we share the timing now, because we have like a month, and they almost like early December. So like the timing was so close. Promo, everything, ticketing, selling out, general admission. And just to the last point, such disappointment. I think it doesn't look well for them as a country. Because, people were even trying to bring in security reason. That there is a security.
I thought about it.
Yeah, security threat near there. Oh, yes, sir. When another bigger event or bigger opportunity is looking at you, they will be looking at alternatives. What you are saying?
And Ghana is a better alternative.
Of course.
Exactly.
We always wait for that.
For now,
and looking at how our IG people.
For now, Ghana looks good. Ghana looks
good. I think it's unfortunate for them as a country in terms of their brand and entertainment. They should have found a way to make it happen. Now, ambassador, Ghana Afrobeats
of course.
And yet, it was pain. Like some Ghanaians really felt some pain when they took it away. And ambassador, I say, I'm not pain nako for. I say, we has Nina has
a loose. Now we could say
Ghana for yao
because
when him say I did course on Nigeria and pressure side of town. The best 3 years.
Yes.
Into 3 number.
All right. So thank you, Adam Mensa Chotome, also giving a submission on why Afro Nation has cancelled the upcoming event in Nigeria. Let me move straight to Roland Amate, then we move on to another cancellation. In fact, that is a luxurious cancellation. All right, so Roland, Afro Nation, you've been following the event. What possibly do you think will be the reason why they have cancelled
Coming
it?
from event background, let me first put this across here.
Okay.
Before some of these statements are being released, people should not see it as... I know, say, in recent times, we've seen lots of shows being cancelled from most of our people, both home and abroad.
Sure.
I want people to understand, say, these statements don't come with ease.
Yeah.
In fact, before some of these statements are being released, the kind of conversations behind the scenes, a month for, because even during preparation, show the kind of resources are come.
Yeah.
The kind of investments are come. And for people to have arrived at such a decision, and easy. Now, to me, when some of these things happen, I say, BBC, I want to look at the pros and cons of it and connect it to the bigger picture. Yes, a woman say, I must war Nigeria, I must war Ghana, and a movie called Nigeria. When you take a critical look at the oppressor, you understand, say, this is an event since its inception. People outside Africa are enjoying more than we in Africa. So what share the happenings? People outside Africa are enjoying more than we in Africa. Okay. And coming from also a background, let's also look at the situations and conditions of the last event it happened in Ghana. It did not end. If we show now and almost cancel in the middle of the last day, and they had to take the decision of taking it to Nigeria. Now, made in addition, and was a course war Nigeria, and also went me back to light. Okay. This only, if we look at it critically, does not only affect Nigeria, but affect Africa as a whole. Sure. And how we create enabling environment even for ourselves. Recently, I chanced on a video and a Kenyan president, Kasa, about the fact that even traveling through neighboring African countries, is a hassle. And I will give thumbs up to some of our people in government or some of our ministries. Recently made say so now traveling to South Africa is now visa free. Yeah. You know, creating some of these enabling environments helps to go a long way to help some of these projects. Okay. We may not it may not have a direct link, but when you look at it critically, and also in case some of these things are things that enable us to put some of these things together. It is a big blow. Okay. It is a huge blow not only to Nigeria. Yes, for reasons there. For now, since they did not detail it, everything that we would say will be speculative. As people in the space are aiming say, okay, these may be some of the reasons. A bit amount to some of it may be cost, it may be security, and we know some of these things are A-listed when it comes to putting up such a project. And it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, and we can only sympathize with them. And we can only plead to the African countries, including ourselves, say, when some of these things come, we should look at the bigger picture to give them a very conducive environment in order to make some of these things happen. Okay. Thank you very much, Roland Amate. And you're still watching CTV Clash Showbiz. My name is Kojo King with a double N.